everybody, my name is Brandy and welcome to my office. Today's video is all about a horse named Little Miss. Little Miss is a 5-year-old Rocky Mountain horse who came to me last year for her first month of training, and now she's back again this year for a little refresher. I'll be posting a video about Little Miss every week so you can track her progress. I hope you enjoy. Good girl. Oh, that was the nicest one yet. Nice job. See if I can get a nice one on this side too. Bend. Bring. Nice job, sweetheart. So while these two are here for training, my plan is to work on a lot of softening exercises, getting them bending really well, moving the front quarters and the hind quarters, moving laterally, making sure that they're bending and flexing, and the owner would really like them to be hobble trained, which I love doing, so that'll be really good. I'm going to do a lot of groundwork with them and a lot of exercises on the ground that carry over to when you're on their back. Well, today was her first ride, I think since probably last fall. I don't know if she's been ridden at all over the winter, but I rode her a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, and she's doing, she did really good today. I have my mental checklist of the things that I really want to focus on her on the ground that will make the riding go much easier. I do a lot of groundwork and I feel like it fixes a lot of things in the saddle before you even get in the saddle. We got to work on moving off the leg, a lot of soft feel. That's going to be really important for her. That soft feel, she kind of lost that a little bit. So I'll reestablish that and we'll get that going really good, because if she doesn't have that soft feel established really well, she's not going to gait very well. So I'll make sure to get that really, really solid. Now, something that I make sure to do every day with these two, this is Little Miss, and her brother is here for training as well, and they're together in a paddock. So every day I'm going to make it a point to separate them, to bring them in and work with them. Some days they'll come in, at the same time, but I'll make sure they at least get a little time apart every single day, because I think it's really important for horses to have to deal with being separated from their buddy. Today I'm using the same saddle that I used yesterday, but I'm using a CSI pad instead. It's a little thicker and it distributes the weight a little bit different than the saddle pad that I used yesterday. So this seems to be a much better fit for her so far. I'll know more once I start riding, but I'm pretty happy with this. And it has a rounded skirt on it as well, so it won't interfere with her hip. Today we'll be working on a lot of circles, so I'm setting up a bunch of cones. This end of the arena was it's always kind of scary. They always find one side of the arena that they like or don't like, and usually this end, because we have that big door down there and it blows in the wind and stuff, so all the horses have a tendency to be kind of afraid of it. So I always like to set up something busy to do down on the end that they don't particularly want to be on. So today I'm starting off with moving that hindquarters over, and then bringing her back on her circle. So I'll bend her, and she's actually moving the hindquarters out a lot better today than she was yesterday. So take it in, good, keep her moving. So the idea here is all 4 feet are going to keep moving, and she just steps the hindquarters out a little. So that is better than it was yesterday and the day before. Until she's got a good handle on it. she's at with this. Yay! This is the first day asking her to do that, and she stepped right over for me. Oh, I'm so excited. Good girl. Oh, she remembered. Woohoo! Oh, my neighbors have been shooting a lot. So this horse has a tendency, see, this is actually perfect timing for my neighbors to be doing that because it gives me the ability to work through the problem. And this horse, though, if she gets to where she doesn't want to go forward, she likes to attempt to rear. So I just have to make sure that I'm keeping her hind quarters moving and letting her know that she doesn't have anything to be concerned about. Right there, she's just trying to get away from the pressure instead of giving it the pressure. I just make sure that the pressure doesn't go away until she goes the direction that I'm asking. Little Miss was just having, she was very upset because she was away from Ace. Ace was still out the paddock. She had a fit at first, and then she relaxed and started eating. And then there were two other horses that came through and left, and then she was very upset and was rearing and just kind of showing her frustrations. But that's kind of her thing, is if she's unhappy or doesn't want to do something, she goes to rearing. And a lot of the things that I'll be doing with her that I did with her last year to help prevent those things. So, I mean, there's not much you can do when they decide to rear when they're on their own like that. But when you're on them, you can definitely prevent it. So rearing is a very scary thing. Not saying that that's what she's going to do, like just because. But if she doesn't want to cross a bridge or go through a puddle or something like that and she's pushed, she may resort to trying to rear. So I'll be doing a lot of things with her to help her through that and to make it so she's more willing to go forward and doesn't resort to rearing. We have snow falling off the roof, so there's going to be some areas here where the horses are not going to want to go. Today I'm getting on from the fence, and most days I'll be doing this. It's good to switch back and forth, but we'll see how much she remembers. Yesterday she stepped right over for me. Oh, nice girl. So today we're going through these cones again, just doing lots of circles. And this is really good for working on her giving to the bit, her soft feel. So you can see, she's wanting to lean down on this bit. And we're going to work through that. There's no release if she's leaning down on it like that. She gets a release when she's nice and soft. That's better. My leg comes in first to help her understand to bend off leg. Then I use my rein. What's weird? Move it. Come on. I just gave her a little bump on my legs and she didn't like that. Too bad. Move it. In this corner, work on some lateral work. Lateral flexion. One rein stop. See how the left ear is tilting down to the ground? I'm going to hold that until she lifts her pole a little bit. I'm not going to give to her when her head is down that low. She can lift it a little more for me. Yeah, that's the right answer there, but she also has to give, just like that. Nice job, sweetheart. Okay, now I'm going to take a hold of the other side. I'm going to bring my hand out and then back. That side was really nice. Good girl. Yeah, that was nice. So I'm rolling the hind over. Trying to anyway. Roll the hind. Now bring the front ever. Yes, good girl. She doesn't need to back up. I just want her to give me a soft feel. My legs are still on her, so that's not what I'm looking for. So I'm not going to let go until she tucks her nose in. Softens to me. Good. Now my legs are going to come off and I expect her to back. Good. Good. This horse hated puddles last year. I worked on so many puddles with this horse. I'm so happy to see her okay to go through those. They are not going to pull. So if that's going to be the case, we'll do some circles down on this end. She needs to stay between my reins and between my legs. That's better. Good. Nice and straight. That's better right there. Being by the gate is where they want to be always, so I always try to take them somewhere that they don't particularly want to be. There. Just sniff your halter. Good girl. Here, let's back up though so you don't knock that off and scare yourself. We're going to end with a soft feel. Nope. Good. I'm going to wait until she stops backing up. There. Good girl. Now looking for a backup. Just a soft feel. So little miss is thinking that she should be biting me when I touch her with my leg. There. I just want her to move over. There. Once she learns to give to that pressure, she won't mind it. And then she'll just move over for me real nice because she's pretty sensitive. But she doesn't understand that that pressure is going to go away when she moves over. So she thinks by biting it, that'll work. But it's not gonna. This side, she really tilts her ear, her left ear down to the ground. I'm waiting for her to stop her feet, and I'm going to restart her again with the right front foot. Good. Nice job, sweetheart. Good girl. Nice job. And we're going to ask the front end to... Oh, nice job. Should have had that pointed at the mirror. Okay, now move forward. Don't bite me. I guess if a horse is trying to bite me, the best place to be is on them. One more of these. And stop. No. Move. Yes, good girl. I'm just asking for one step with that front end over. Okay. Rolling behind. That left ear points down. Once she gets that figured out, it'll be a lot easier for her to move her front end over. Yes, good girl. There, good girl. Well, that's it for week 1. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you'd like to see more, be sure to check back for next week's video. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Versatile Horsemanship YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.